Hello girls, we are going to conduct a water usage survey. So that is a survey to see how much water we use in certain activities at home. Your first task is going to be to create an introduction for your survey. And here is the layout with the learning objective and some text with some blanks for you to fill in. According to scientists, each person in the United Kingdom uses roughly how many litres of water every day? Well, you're going to find that information if you go back to the slideshow. And that applies to the other blanks as well. Did you know that having one bath uses how many litres of water? That information, again, is going to be in the slideshow. Okay, so the first thing to do is to write your introduction, and I would like you to do this today, Monday. This is also a job to do on Monday. You need a couple of scraps of paper. Can you see I've just used some scrap paper here? And you're going to create a checklist for noting down how often the loo, the bath, the shower, full loads in the washing machine, half loads in the washing machine, and the dishwasher are used. So you can see here I've done a scrap piece of paper for Tuesday and another for Wednesday. So please can you do exactly the same. It doesn't need to be neat, but it does need to be clear, and you will end up throwing it away afterwards. Here is something else that we need to do today, Monday. Look carefully at this example. This was an election, and there was a girl called Alyssa and a boy called Dan, and their votes were added up using tallies. Hopefully you can remember how to do a tally. If we look at Alyssa, we can see that each of those blocks is worth 5. The horizontal strokes are each worth 1, and the diagonal, when it's crossed through, means 5. So if you count along with me, 5, 10, 15, 20, plus 3 makes 23. And then if you look at Dan's tallies, again, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, plus 1 is 31. So that's our other job for Monday, is to recap how we take a tally. So if you have done your preparation correctly, you will have your 2 pieces of scrap paper ready for tomorrow and Wednesday. Here's Tuesday's piece of paper, and you can see in this example that on Tuesday I have added up how many times the loo was used in this fictional household. Count with me. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, plus 2, 37 times. The bath was used, well, that's easy, we don't even have to count, do we? We can just see that that says 2. Shower was used twice. The washing machine was used twice. On a full load, it wasn't used at all on a half load, and the dishwasher was used once. So your sheet at the end of tomorrow, at the end of Tuesday, will probably look something like that. It doesn't need to be neat, but it does need to be clear so that you can understand it later. And here's what you should have after 2 days of conducting your water usage survey. You will have your piece of paper which you kept safe from Tuesday, plus you will have another piece of paper from Wednesday, and they will probably look fairly similar, especially with things like going to the loo. But some things will be different. You'll notice on Wednesday, in this particular household, the washing machine was used once on a full load and once on a half load, and the dishwasher was used twice on that day. And people made different choices with their baths and showers. So that's what you should have by the end of Wednesday. On Thursday, I would like you to record the results of your water usage survey. So let's look at the 2 scraps of paper again. You can see with my red pen here, I have added up the tallies. 35 toilet flushes on Wednesday, 37 toilet flushes on Tuesday. 3 baths on Wednesday, 2 baths on Tuesday. Okay, look carefully. Most of this is very, very simple, but provided your tallies were correct, you should find adding them up very, very easy. This is your next step on Thursday once you have added up all of your tallies. You're going to go back to your exercise book, to your introduction, and then you are going to record your final results underneath your introduction. Look carefully at the table of information. On the left-hand side, I have the different types of usage, the different ways in which water has been used. We've not measured every single type of use of water in the house, we're just taking some examples. We have the loo, which each time it's flushed uses 2 litres. The bath, most baths use on average roughly 80 litres. Full washing machine loads, half washing machine loads, dishwasher loads, and showers. Okay, look carefully how I've spaced them out. Then I've used a ruler to separate that from the data. The loo was flushed 72 times. 72 times 2 litres makes 144 litres. To arrive at that figure, I did some rough jottings on a piece of scrap paper. I added together my 35 flushes from Wednesday to my 37 flushes from Tuesday. Column addition gave me a result of 72 flushes. And then I multiplied the 72 flushes by 2 litres each. And that gave me, with my short multiplication, 2 times 72 makes 144 litres flushed. I didn't have to do jottings for all of the calculations. Some of them I could do mentally. I could see that there were 5 baths taken over the 2 days. 5 times 80 litres. Well, I know that 5 times 8 is 40, so 5 times 80 is 400. And there are some other very simple calculations on there as well, aren't there? 1 times 50, 3 times 10, 3 times 30, 3 times 65. I did that as a short multiplication. And here it is. 3 times 65 litres. 3 times 5, 15. 3 times 6, or 3 times 60, makes 18, or 180. Add the 10, gives us 195 litres. So now if you look at the right-hand side, you can see that all of my litres have been lined up in a column to make it easy for me to do a final column addition. I added them all together and I checked twice on a rough piece of paper and I came to 909 litres. So the result was that we used in this particular household at least 909 litres of water over 2 days. But that's not all of the water which we used, is it? It's just a snapshot, because we would have used water possibly for watering the garden. we would have used water for cleaning, and we would have used water for cooking as well. Lots of different uses of water in the household. So just to recap, girls, on Monday you are supposed to have opened this task, written your introduction, and done your preparation with your scrap paper. On Tuesday and Wednesday, you would have been recording your findings, making a note each time somebody uses one of those devices in the house, or flushes the loo, or has a bath, or has a shower. So you're going to have to be nosy, and you will also have to ask people who stay up after you if they can continue making a note whilst you're in bed at night. Then on Thursday, your job is to add up your tallies and present your findings in a table of information underneath your introduction, and then submit your work, hopefully on Thursday, but if not, on Friday.